Let's keep it down a bit. Let's keep it down a bit. Let's keep it down right down a bit because it will be Akala. Listen. Only a little taste. Little taster. Listen up. Yes, I grew up on a dole in a single parent family. Been through a little bit of tragedy. Yes, I was around drugs and violence before the day that I started secondary, and that's part of it, not half of it. Get a picture, the rest ain't necessary. Growing up, got a little caught up. And that ain't even half of my life. I was also given the knowledge of self. That is all we actually need to survive. If you saw me, age 9, reading Malcolm, just fine. Teachers still treated me stupid. Students that couldn't speak English, they put me in groups with. And the irony is, some of the first man to give me schooling, you were called youngsters. But I already explained that we know what the truth is. They used to say, don't be like me. Yeah, I got a name and dough in the street, but night time comes, I can't sleep. It's the part that rappers don't speak. We don't hit the road cause we're thugs. Don't come out the room and wanna sell drugs. If we got the right guidance and love, would we find people just like us? How could I not the hustle to get by? How did you think I ate as a child? Judge no one, done many things wrong. Just don't boast about it in songs, but listen to my older bars. Just as confused as you probably are, but you grow when you learn. Travel and fuck up. One too many man you know get cut. One too many man that could have been doctors, end up spending the whole life boxed up. You learn if you study, so it's out just to make them money. No cover, it's all about getting poor people to fight with one another, so it's logical that us killing our brothers, dissing our mothers is right in line with the dominant philosophy of our time. Time is a cycle, not a line. Comes back around, you regain your mind, you be ready for the energy, I'm telling them a rhyme. Remedy the pedigree, the jeopardy of your mind when the world's this fucked, difference is a crime. We can all fight with our brothers over crumbs. Harder to fight the one who makes guns. We can all talk shit and get $2. Harder to be the one who seeks knowledge. If we understood economics, we know money's nothing. Think nothing of it, and don't get confused, fuck from broke. All do you see me do what I own, but I won't hang what I make around my neck. I know from where that the diamonds came, but I do literally own a library. It definitely costs more than your chain. And businesses and property, far from starving to eat quite properly. And I don't care, I just said it for the kids. You need to know you're not broke to listen. We don't know an asset from a liability, they've never been shown or told the difference. So they don't change situation. The richest man in Britain is Asian. That's significant, not coincidence. Asian people build businesses not by flossing and going out shopping and giving up the culture for everyone's profit. Who runs Bollywood? Indian people. Who runs our shit? There's the difference. If you don't even own your culture, you cannot control its definition. So we should cut ass and dance, as if racism just upped and vanished. But has it? No, it's right on course. You're beaten so bad, you're trained to ignore. Let me not just make sweeping statements. Give me a second, I'll explain it. For small amounts of drug possession, there's more black people in jail in America than there is for rape and armed robbery and murder all put together. And you can say we're just locking up thugs, but imagine in prison every middle class kid that had ever held drugs. Oh, that's right, that'd be your kid, see, it's bigger than that. What is going on with this? Prison in America's private business. They get paid $50K per year per inmate by the state. Just wait. Also legally are allowed to use their prison inmates as slaves. Cheap slave labour, big corporations, they come out of jail when they can't get a job. So when we celebrate going to jail, we are literally celebrating enslavement. Add to that the hood that you live in, engineered social condition that breeds crime. By design, where do you think you get your 9? You can say that they're just black, but I like to deal with facts. In the 1920s, you would have found in America black towns that were prospering centres of economics and education to make you proud. But some people couldn't bear that the former slaves would not just lie down to the KKK and other hate groups. Burn those towns to the ground, killing hundreds if it ain't understood. You think you're always living in the hood? It's only been 60 years since the blacks in Birmingham, and that was so cool. They were your baskets, picnic baskets, even gave kids a day off school. Go see a lynching. Have a picnic, it's fun to watch the black monkeys die. The people act a little dysfunctional. You want to pretend that you don't know why. If your colour means you can be killed and you're powerless to get justice about it, is it difficult to figure out how you would then end up feeling about it? And I ain't excuses. I'm just dealing with the roots of abuses that make a reality where a generation of young men speak of ourselves as dirt, casually. That's America, this Britain, something similar, some different. In this country, the first enslaved were the working class. And what's changed? Worse jobs, worse conditions, worse tax. Look where you live, you go to the pub. Friday night, you will fight with a guy, don't know what for. Yet you won't fight with a guy in a suit and a tie, you send your kids to die in a war. They don't send to the rich and the politicians, it's your kids. The poor British, let the send to go and die in a foreign land. For these wars that you don't understand. And yeah, they say you are British, and that lovely patriotism they feed you. But in reality, you have more in common with immigrants than with your leaders. I know, both sides of my family, black and white, and fed their own mentality. Reality in the system, poor people are dirt regardless of shade. But with that said, let's not pretend that everything is the same. When our grandparents came here to Britain, if you had a criminal record, you couldn't get in. That ain't protected from all of the stupid abuses they will be living, never kicked in the teeth, stabbed in the street. Many times they bombed our houses, put tissues through our network, because they cost so much about it. Daily, up to the 80s, people split them up because I was a cute baby. But of course, that has had no effect on why today we are crazy. And that is for any good reason. They were just dark and breathing to cope with the guilt now for all of this treatment, constant stereotypes are needed. So if I celebrate how big that my dick is, bricks start flipping, or the clips start sticking, or the chicks start hitting, playing my position, where if I teach a kid to be a mathematician and I'm messing with the skills, man, they're gonna fill a prison. When materialism is no longer our religion, what do you think we got now in Britain? Just like America, private prison, prison for profit. Prison for profit. So that means when your kids go jail, people make money off it. So keep environments that pre-crime, build more jails at the same time, market badness to the kids in the rhymes. Long as rich kids ain't dying, it's fine. Getting to the point where some are so lost that actually believe if they don't celebrate killing themselves off, that it's because they're soft. Was Malcolm soft? Was Marley soft? Tell me, was Marcus Garvey soft? Well, was Muhammad Ali soft? Nah, I think not, but they want us to think that the road is cool. Being on road is all we could do. But we don't control the wholesale production, so who benefits from us moving the food? Or thinking there's no way out of road life. But Malcolm X used to hustle on the roadside. And Marcus Garvey organised more than 6 million people with no Facebook or Twitter. Why is it something you can't equal? Who trained you to believe jet theory? A songboat widow in Nigeria are the remains of an ancient moat dug 1,000 years ago, 20 meters wide, 70 down, round the remains of an ancient town. There's 400 square miles around, 400 square miles around. Please don't believe me, it was a documentary on BBC, but we ain't studying history, too busy watching MTV. And MTV said, wear platinum. Now everybody want to go and wear platinum. And MTV said, pop magnum. Now everybody want to go and pop magnum. If MTV said, drink prune juice, you would start hearing that in tune soon. Hey, today, I never wore my car yet. Is it now less important what I got to say? Look at my gums, everybody happy? Ah, but shit, my head's still nappy. Think to myself, so some mad at me, but on the mic, it not one bad as me. All of this here is good for the rhymes. It puts us in the same place at the same time. Clear to everybody, I'm out of my mind. Some of these guys are running out of the rhymes. Clear to everybody, you know it's got ears. I'm the guy that they just might fear, they don't want to get near, but they can't have a peer or dear or hardly, cause you just like beers. Front on the kid for another 5 years, but come to my shows and some criteria mean that much to them. It's a movement. I don't speak for myself, but a unit. Black, white, man, woman, anyone who respects truth we put in. Dudes that like no dinner, we're just putting. Yeah, you're sweet, but no substance put in. So you can never ever be with a level on. Our songs get played out of 11 on. We speak for the people properly, not for the old fat cats in offices and the girls love him. It ain't fair, you can't even be bothered to call me hair. Anyway, that's enough kissing my own arse. Back to the more important task of being so shower that I got half your block screaming knowledge is power. And I ain't saying that'll change rap, but I do know this for a fact. Right now there's a youth on your block with his hands on his balls, face screwed up. Swear don't care, don't give a that he won't let nobody call his bluff, but the words go in. Open your shackles, once that's happened there's no going backwards. You start to see what is really happening. Who the enemy, you should be attacking this. So read, stuck on your block, read, sitting in the box, read, don't let them say what you can achieve. Because when people are enslaved, one of the first things to do is stop them from reading. Because it is well understood that intelligent people will take their freedom. Because if we knew our power, we would understand we can't be held down. If we knew our power, we would not elevate not one of these clowns. If we knew our power, we won't get arrogant when we get 2 pennies. If we knew our power, we would see what everybody sees, that we're rich already. But never mind MCs, go run for your mummy. I'm hungry, I'll run for my tummy. That's enough, back to worship and money. I'm off, back to the study.